So I am standing outside the old courthouse for the Hmong protest, and here comes the vaccine protest marching around the block. He just said, "Man, no dates" or something. That's hilarious. I think I threw him off by my beauty. Then that guy just left. All right. I went to one of the vaccine protests held by Lori here last year, and they stood outside and did some speeches. So let's go over and see. Is anybody interested in saying a few words on a live video about why you're here?
I'm concerned.
Hold on one second. Let me.
No one's concerned about the overreach of our government.
I'm concerned, personally. Yeah.
About it.
That's all?
Yeah.
Well, it is very concerning, and they just want to take more freedoms, and they can use, pandemics or other emergencies as justification to take our freedoms, and a lot of people will cheer for it because they're afraid. So
Everything's a double standard now. You know what I mean? It can go one way but not the other. The hypocrisy, enough is enough. Show us the science.
Your body, your choice when it comes to murdering your unborn child, but not when it comes to jabbing. Sorry if that's...
That's so hypocritical. Enough of that crap. Enough of the double standard. Enough of infringing on our rights. That's what this country was founded upon. Freedom.
Right.
Our choice.
Guys, I'm going to give this to you guys. This is why we're here. So that way you guys have an idea of why we're here.
Thank you.
Immunity from tyranny. Is there a new date or anything set that people are having to get jabbed?
They were saying August 9th we have to have a COVID vaccination if you're a state or healthcare worker, or you have to have a test twice a week.
The nasal test that goes up really far and can cause nosebleeds and stuff?
Yeah, and the ones that are sterilized with EO, which is actually a carcinogen,
Right.
and could cause a lot of the symptoms of COVID. So
Right.
basically you have to do that twice a week and just feel like garbage all the time.
Right.
And
I'm sure it can cause sinus issues and all sorts of other things. And if you sneeze when they're putting it up there, I feel like it could cause some really
and
major
you can
damage.
still get COVID even with the vaccine. That's been proven. So why is it only the unvaccinated having to get tested? That's just discrimination.
Right.
They're trying to make everyone fall for it. Just do it. It's easier. Just listen to what they have to say. Do what they say. But
Right. And especially if you're...
If we don't subscribe, shaming from the vaccinated community, and that's discrimination.
Right. Wow. Well, thank you for your time. I support your cause. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Let's see what's going on over here. All right. We are getting ready to see what's going on with this Hmong protest. Thank you for joining me. Please like and share this video. I'm being shadow banned, so definitely help if you can do that for me. Let's look at some of their signs. I'm going to flip you around when I get to the end here. Real lies. Murderers get paid to leave. We pay you to protect us, not to kill us. I'm gonna zoom in on this a little. Defund white supremacy. Who do you call one cop's murder? Left to fight the lava fire with water bottles and any leftover supplies that they had. Excuse me. Kirk Andrews is the DA here. Wow. So you'll hear about some of the water ordinances that have been, passed, and the Board of Supervisors is talking about more of them in today's meeting. But these water restrictions have obviously been limiting the amount of water that these people can have. And then the lava fire came and devastated a lot of their community, and they were left with like water bottles and what little water they had left over. So yeah, there's ordinances about, like water trucks not being allowed to go on certain roads and just really unconstitutional nonsense. So yeah, I mean, if you want to stop people from growing cannabis in a state where cannabis is recreationally and medically legal, go after the plants, not after the water. Just go in and chop the plants down if the plants are the problem. Don't cut off people's water supply, especially when there are children involved. So on the corner there is the sheriff's office, and then right beside it, I don't know, you should be able to see maybe the new courthouse building. The old courthouse building where the Board of Supervisors meeting is taking place. And here we are. Waiting to see what will happen. All right, 1 minute. I have plenty of videos where you can see me like pretty much completely naked, so it's too hard to show you my Q angle from here. Hey Naz, what's up? All right, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna turn you guys around.
Okay, guys. 9 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and start. I know that there are more people coming, but let's go ahead and gather around in here. So if you guys are on the side, please come inside here. Hello. Cái này chỉ là này cho chị tao tụi chị tao mua bài chị tao mua lại chị này cái chị sẽ được lo tụi nó là cho nhận nhận nhiều cái bài bài này cái chị chưa dùng con cái anh này là lo mấy cái bài tôi nhau lo cái lo không có cái táo đó. 都等到我那地哈，这个上来，这个上来呀，人是花单手的包。Okay, so first, before we start, I want to go ahead and ask Uncle Nepal to come up and give us a prayer before we begin the rally. All right, guys, on the ball.
Cho cái hải lòng cơ sở đời giá một trong cơ sở đời giá cho đại nhất cho phép họ
Ok, cho tính đi lời nhắc về nó đấy chứ nó nên lo tụi nó đó.
đó là
Ok,我找准备现在就是准备了，别说用个人就一不然，弄一起搞，弄不起讲过来。我找非常人多做的，他这老公这样在北京出一条街，当到半多哈，一个说真的，我讲一周讲用，一路适合这个北东到来讲北东的，这个我们说的叫。我这边有个比北跑个好朋友了解北红山谷传统这边做给弄了的，我找到。关于我在做龙山，我叫弄了个叫边处做东西给他搬家让波他。才能够包别路上三到洋南去，搞帮电脑地址可能广播有样子做别说真哈，搞帮着别这个都到这边这个做手令了，也别到印度了，别用那个别帮知道搞帮就做别路接上做过去上做对面也地方，做路边路那搞帮着好多路去，个什么对面就错了路边就个说的路参加的路。头边我是说单了边种是直接去给他们要用边这个的老少使用路路边还比较中产的路，所以讲边不边就搞出地这个边种不说的呢。Amen。Jadi dari jadi ni kita mau pakai nak pakai yang gak kan, dah ni tahun ni lah mau gak pakai dah na, tu lah mau trâu tu giàu dia, jadi ni kita mau dica liu li na lah, tiếp đến là dica tu lỡ mà muốn phải tu này na, liu ni sẽ được trâu, thì nó thì nó mua đó nó chỉ bây giờ hai lúa mica là xứ, ok, giờ hai chỉ bây mua đi chợ nó là bây mà là còn đỡ chỉ bây phí for no peace no justice. Okay, because we want our community and our Hmong brothers that has been shot by the county deputies. So we want to go ahead and start chanting no peace, no justice, as loud as possible, as loud as you guys can. I want every mouth to be moving. Okay. So no peace, no justice.
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 No peace, no
always got to be on call with everything that's going on. It's funny.
No peace, no water.
I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. Yeah, I see you.
I'm wearing what everybody's wearing. Will the real Slim Shady please
Sorry,
stand
guys,
up?
I still have to.
I was just seeing
so
it.
do apologize on that.
Thank you. Very creative.
All right.
Hello? Okay, we're back on. Alright? So we're gonna continue. Okay? No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No racist police! No racist police! No peace, no justice! 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 No racist police! No racist police! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No racist police! No racist police! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No racist police! No racist police! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No racist police! No racist police! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No racist police! No racist police! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No peace, no justice! No racist police! No racist police! Come on, guys, I want it louder! Okay, the one in the back too! I want everyone to chant, to be loud! Loud enough for the board of supervisor to hear! We want this water ordinance to be rescinded, okay? This racist water ordinance is only targeting us Asians. The Asian only affecting Asian community. We only use about 300,000 gallons per day, while one farmer, okay? Throughout the whole community, the whole Asian community, we only use about 300 gallons per day. 300,000 gallons per day. But one farmer, one Caucasian farmer out there, they use over 1 million gallons of water per day.
No, Zerg is not
And
here,
they're targeting
unfortunately.
us. We're only a small portion, okay, of Siskiyou County. We only made up about 2% of Siskiyou. The rest is Caucasian. And they're targeting us. Why? And they claim this is not racist. Okay? We use only about 300,000 gallons per day, while they use over 1 million per person, per farm. They use over 1 million, and they're targeting Asian, with a small group amount of us out there. Okay? I'm pissed that now that it has come down to the murder of our brothers, and they're trying to cover up the fact that they also kill our dog, Mr. Hank's dog, that they shot and killed and tried. I believe that he is dead. And they're trying to cover that up. What else are they covering? Animal control kept on telling the family that the dog is still alive. But it's been over a month that the family could not get the dog back. Even with the vaccine paperwork from the animal shelter or hospital that they go to, that is not proof enough that that is not their dog. That is their dog. So now, animal shelter is telling them they have way too many animals. They're going to put soap to sleep. That is bullshit. That's a lie. A cover-up. That is a sign that they're telling us that the dog is already dead, and they're trying to go and make it quiet through the back door. Now, as the DA, the sheriff's department, they've been covering this up. What else are they covering? I have one question for Kurt. Why are you hiding? Why are you covering up these murders? Why are you fighting so hard to keep this case within the county? What do you have to hide? We want the truth. We want justice. 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 Who wants LaRue out of office?
Everybody.
Everybody, right? So why are you guys all not saying the goddamn thing? Who wants LaRue out of office? Everybody. 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 Louder, guys, louder. If you guys want LaRue to hear, okay, I need louder. I need everyone to say, we do. We do. Okay? Who wants LaRue out of office? Who wants LaRue out of office? Who wants LaRue out of office? And here's the reason why. He first took an office when he took his oath to sworn to protect and serve. What he did exactly as he did exactly what he said, minus the part where he sworn to protect and serve the community. What he did, he came into office and he said he's going to tackle water. He's going to stop the water to the Asian communities, to drive them out. Okay? He's going to go ahead after the environmental and then the lava fire came to the Asian community. And then now, recently, there's some communities in the back has been experienced flood. With the amount of rain that we have, there should not be no flood. I see rains hard enough to where I can't even see 10 foot out in front of me. And there was no flood. We have one day of rain that make no puddles. But we have a section in the back that it's all flooded. What are they doing? Are they wasting water? Are they throwing away water in the middle of the desert, trying to cover up, making up droughts? So that way they can claim more federal funds? Or they can claim on to the Asian community that we are the person to blame because we wasted all the water? That river back there gets big enough to where it can actually drown a vehicle, and it did. We have pictures, videos to prove it. It's big enough to where it can push a boulder to where one man cannot carry. And we can prove that. We can prove that during that flood, there is no rain. There's no rain. During the day, there's no flood. We saw a little stream, there's still signs of water coming through. But at night, we got waves. There's waves back there. So everything that has been said and done has been coming from LaRue's mouth. Okay. Right after they cut the water to the Asian community, we have an arson threat. They stated that if cutting water to the Asian community does not drive us out, they are going to burn us, and that will be the backup plan, and they do believe it's not legal. And that's exactly what happened. We got burned. Okay? So we want to know why everything LaRue said has been true. Everything LaRue mentioned has been true. They come out. Now we got the biggest threat. We heard there's a threat, that there's and they're going to do harms to Asian community. We fear for our life, and Siskiyou County Sheriff Department and the DA does not and is not willing to protect and serve his whole community. We have our right to bear arms to protect ourselves. Okay? That is our right. Our forefather gave us that right. We can bear arms to protect ourselves from any threat that comes towards us. So, to my brothers and sisters, we want justice. And we want it now. Okay? So I say, we stand together today as one, and we will stand together forever. We're here to stay. We're not here to just visit. We're here to stay, and we're here. This is our home. We're not going anywhere. So Siskiyou has to deal with that. They have to throw the hatreds out of Siskiyou. There will be no more racism in Siskiyou. We have no place in Siskiyou for racism. Okay? Love and peace is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for justice, the murder. Okay? Andrews is hiding, covering up murders. They're on paid leave. They're getting paid for murdering people, murdering our brothers. So I need all you guys, okay, to come together as one. We need to challenge this, make sure that we get justice for her family and for us all. Okay? So no peace, no justice!
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 No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
Come on, guys, I need to hear everybody, okay, guys? We need to be louder than this. No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
Okay, we're going to switch it up and do a little Hmong chant because I do understand that some of you guys can speak English as well. So, chắc chắn thì chậm gì đó, ok? Bây giờ hãy xin ba đó, ok? Còn đó đi đó tao đó. Đây chỉ nói là đây chỉ có hai rồi, sau đó cái là nó cái lục bóng rồi thì nó sẽ là hai, còn cái này đó là còn đó tao. So this chant is going to, it's going to call Shilu Shipa, Shipa Shilu, which means love and help and love, okay? And I'll say it in some language. Shilu Shipa! Shilu Shipa! Shipa Shilu! Shipa Shilu! 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 Shilu Shipa! Hey guys in the background there, I need you guys to be part of this as well, okay guys? Chilu Shipa! Shipa Shilu! 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 Hey, I need a couple volunteers to go get water from the white truck over here, guys. Okay? There's water here. Do appreciate it for your volunteers to help out carrying water out for everybody. I want everyone to stay hydrated. Okay? I don't want no one to fall out. Anh đi ở bên là phải bán rồi, ok? Chỗ rest là phải nó tao nó bé bé chuyện chỗ không được phải nó bé chuyện phải nó. Okay, we got some t-shirts giveaway over there for everyone as well. If you don't have t-shirts, please go over there. They're size small to 2X. Hey Andy, can I get you up here for translation for our Chinese brothers and sisters too? We got there's t-shirts over there by the truck, so they can go ahead and go over there and get sure.
大家好，個衫走呢邊，有衫走呢邊可以過去攞衫走呢邊。你撈嘅。個衫走呢邊，大家可以過去呢邊攞衫。Let's go, they know. Let me go.
So if you don't have a t-shirt, you can please go over, make your ways to the white truck over there. They'll give you your t-shirts. Okay?
T-shirt.
As soon as you're done over there, I want you guys back over here for the rally.
No justice, no peace, no racist police.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no justice. No justice. No peace, no justice. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Do pedophile lives matter? That's not true. Don't feed into it.
No justice, no racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No racist police! No justice, no peace!
She's saying there's corrupt cops everywhere, but she's saying that they murder every race. Hold on. Everybody, calm down. She's saying that there is corruption. She is saying that there's corruption. She agrees with that.
Acceptance on tyrants, and we are thriving with tyrants. We've been thriving for 30 years at least here. They kill, they murder, they thief, they lie in court. They all incorporate. They are public serpents. That's what they are. Yeah, get him, boys. Good work, keep trying. Thank you. Sorry for the
Crisis averted there. There was almost a big fight. Well, this is real reality TV here, folks. Yay! Okay. Back to the protest. Oh. That just got everybody riled up. Hopefully you were watching for what just happened. We all kind of thought that was a provocateur coming over here, and then they ended up actually agreeing and saying that there is a lot of corruption in this county, and that, you know, we're living under tyrants. So at least it had a peaceful ending with agreement. All right. Okay, that was intense. Everybody's kind of settling down. Did the water get brought over?
Yeah, the water's over there.
Okay.
Perfect. Hey, there's water bottles over there, drinking water bottle. Everyone to stay hydrated. Okay. There are bathrooms inside the facility here. If you guys need to use it, you guys are more than welcome to use. Okay. This is open to the public, open to us. That's why we pay taxes. We pay taxes. So we can use this building. This is our building. Remember that. Okay. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police. Okay, so I got a message coming from inside saying that they want us to touch more about the water ordinance. I'm pissed to see why we have to stay with just the water ordinance, because everything lined up to this today. Okay? If they really want to talk about the water ordinance, board of supervisor, and that's what you guys want, as soon as you pass that law, put that on the newspaper, 2 hours later your deputies came out to enforce the law, which is supposed to be 15 days after you notify people. They pulled out without any work, without any paperwork. They pulled water trucks on private roads. Not even your county road. It's a private road.
not sure where they went.
They bring people out there, volunteers
You should be able
out
to
there
rewind it.
to the Asian community, not to do good things.
I appreciate you
They're
sharing
all
the video.
about
Thank
to
you, though.
steal. We saw them go back with truckloads of grills, tires, batteries, generators, laptops,
computer.
any personal items that they can get their hands on that can sell on the black market or on the street for a little penny, they took it all. And they claim it's for evidence. Do you call that as you seek that for evidence? No. What do you need tire for? It's a fucking goddamn tire. What do you need a generator for?
Sell it.
Right. So that way they can fucking sell it. Right? And what do they need a grill for? That grill's gonna do illegal stuff? Or are they gonna sell it too?
They took the dog.
They also took the dog. Okay? They take our dogs as well. They come out there and trash our place, take pictures, send us up. Hey, just to be bad people. But yet, themselves, they are the bad one. They are the criminals, the real criminals. That's why current interest is fighting so hard to keep this case within Siskiyou County and the Board of Supervisors because they are afraid that if there is an outside investigator on this matter, they will come up and find out all the corruption that they have done to us, to the county, to the residents. That's why he's fighting so hard to keep this under control, his control. Right now he is scared, guys. He is scared. We need to keep pressure on him because we want justice. Okay?
Yes.
We want justice. Who wants our water back? 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 And whose right is that? It's our right. Okay? So who wants justice? 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 Come on, guys, louder! I can't really hear you guys, especially the one in the back. Okay, I need everyone to be in here. That's
I
why
think
we're
this
here
camera
today.
crew's from like Vice News now
We're
or
here to
something,
show
so they'll be
the Board of
also
Supervisors
releasing
that we're here to
footage
stay.
from this and from
Everyone
inside,
is treated
so
equally,
you can see that later
the
if
same
you're
as
interested.
every single person in this county, including themselves, because they would not be happy as well if their rights had been taken away from them. We are not second-class citizens, and we should not be treated that way. We are all citizens. We are all proud Americans. That's why our parents, our grandparents, fought so hard to get us here. Today, we have equal rights as everyone here in the United States. Okay? We are proud Americans. That's what we are. That's who we are. Okay?
Veterans.
Most of you guys out there, I see, you guys are all veterans. You guys all fought during the Vietnam War. So am I. My grandpa, my dad, served and fought alongside the U.S. My grandpa, fortunately, passed during the war. Okay. I served the Army National Guard. I did 2 tours in Iraq. Okay. And I served this country, and now they are calling me a communist. They're calling me a communist. Not just me, all you guys. Okay. Everybody. The whole Asian community. They're labeling us as communists. That is the worst thing that they can come up with. And we fought so hard for justice. We saved so many of Americans' lives, American soldiers. And now, they did this to us. We want to be treated the same. We want to be treated as Americans. Because we are Americans. That's who we are. That's our right. And that's how they should be treated us. So no peace, no justice!
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 No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
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 No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
This guy's
No
loving this
peace,
little
no
butterfly.
justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice! No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No racist police!
No racist police!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
No peace, no justice!
Excuse me. So the Board of Supervisors is inside of this building here, and they're having a meeting regarding water ordinances that have been in the works, I guess, been getting passed regarding water trucks and cutting off their, ability to go on certain roads. And this community who doesn't really, they live on undeveloped land, a lot of them, so they don't have on-site water. They have to get water trucks to ship it in. They have to get water in other sources. They're really off the grid. And all these water ordinances are basically limiting their water, limiting the truck's ability to get to their properties. And there are some illegal cannabis grows involved with it, so they're saying it's part of the war on drugs to cut off the water supply. Instead of going in and chopping down the marijuana plants like other cops would do, right? They're cutting off the water supply, and so there's a lot of issues with that. But more recently, during the lava fire, there were 14 Hmong men that were arrested for trying to get into evacuation zones, for trying to go in and help put out the fires. So on top of these water restrictions, they're claiming that firefighters were told not to go in and put out the fires in their areas. So they're fighting the fires on their own with the limited supplies and getting others to come in and try to help. These others are getting arrested, and the most devastating part of the whole thing was that a Hmong man was actually shot, and fatally shot, and in front of his wife and 3 children, with his dog in the truck beside him. And they haven't, released the dog. Nobody has been able to see the dog, and so we're all kind of thinking that the dog is dead. So yeah, there's a lot of issues, and it's escalated into death already. And if you've been watching my channel, you'd have seen Zerg and his 19-day hunger protest that he went on outside the court building here. well, outside the court building down there. And so, yeah, this protest is outside of the Board of Supervisors meeting today, and that's what it is all about in a nutshell. Yeah, so let's see what's going on over here.
Lên tôi xả tao cái vào bên đó.
Mưa chỉ háo bên là lụt, mưa chỉ háo thì chỉ là cũng quay cầu tên từ thế nào, tên từ thì tên đi đây thế nào.
Nó luôn speaker. Giá nó là bên nó có ta biết nữa.
Nó speaker đó là. Ok. Yeah. Thì quay tia. We need water. We need water. Thì cũng qua cái này chờ cũng phải qua cái đó đã. Vì nó còn mua bên mình cả tôi sau bên thế nào. Ok. Thì bây giờ我còn gió lên đó tao. Ở chỉ có bên tại sao cầu. Thì chỉ bên qua hậu nào thế nào. Ok. Cứ đi trả đi cứ lên đó thế mà. Ok. We need water. 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 Thì bên đâu cũng cả bên nơi đó. We need water. 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 We need water.
We have this other camera guy trying to run in front. Do you have to hold the button?
We need water.
There you go. It is, but it's really quiet.
We need water. We need water.
How's it going? Don't say the cucumbers.
No, not those.
I was gonna say those. Hold on. I'm doing a live stream right now, but just so you know, those cucumbers were the best cucumbers I've ever had in my entire life.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Everything's going good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. How about you?
Good. How's your media going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm live streaming right now, so that everybody can see what's going on, and yep, pretty much that. Hopefully, Zerg gets some of his demands met.
I hope so.
Right?
I hope so. You have any updates for us?
Nope, I haven't. Well, he did a live. Zerg did a live with Toujours last night, but I didn't get to watch it. So, he's looking really good though. After 19 days of no food, he's like glowing. Pretty amazing.
Who's the other group that's protesting?
They're having a protest against mandatory vaccinations, I guess.
Did you get yours vaccinated?
I'm not vaccinated now. I'm against. ordinance personally. How about you? No?
I like to be natural.
Right? Me too.
I'm gonna start being a vegan.
Yeah, you have to.
No.
I'll go over there in a second after I finish this conversation. That's a good question. I'm not sure how many are being affected, but it's like a whole area out there in the Shasta Vistas. Like, kind of hard to say how many people are out there, really. So I can ask Tong later when I see him. After I finish this conversation, I'm going to try to get this guy to go vegan. The last protest I was here, he was, talking up these Chinese cucumbers, and I had one, and it was like the best cucumber I've ever had, and I love cucumbers, so I was really impressed by that. You want to go to Main Street so that all the traffic can see you? That's what I would suggest. I think you can walk on the sidewalk all the way up to Main Street. Well, if you go this way, then you're going to get all of the cars. If you just say single file on the sidewalk, tell everybody to say...
Only the sidewalk?
Yeah.
We can do only sidewalk.
Only the sidewalk, yeah. Bummer. All right, he's talking then. All right. All right. They should probably just walk around this truck.
Only the sidewalk, okay? Need to open. Yeah. 哥吧，我不说，我怎么说的，知道吗？湖南的，北部的当三国都是卖。OK。啊，那看人那把这把多少不可能的。北部，那是三国。
We are organizing a little march around the block here with this traffic. No, the sheriff, all of the sheriff's deputies are in that building, basically. They don't come out.
Everybody's looking at us.
Right?
We need water! I can't hear you. We need water! We all need water! We need water!
I kind of am leading in the... I'm just in the front. He's leading.
We need water! We need water!
I would suggest to go up this way and then up that way so that the people on Main Street can actually see you.
Water! We need water!
Then you'll get a lot of honks.
We need water!
I'm going to turn you guys around. Okay.
We need water! 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 We We need water.
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 Water.
Stay on the sidewalk. Stay on the sidewalk. We need water.
We need water.
Cisco County, we need water.
We need water.
Cisco County, what do we need?
We need water.
Cisco County, what do we need?
We need water.
Cisco County, what do we need?
We need water.
Cisco County, what do we need?
We need water.
Cisco County, what do we need?
We need water.
We need water. Cisco County, what do we need?
We need water.
What do we need?
We need water.
What do we need?
We need water.
We need water, Cisco County.
You could spread out here and have basically just stand here for a few minutes if you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
have
do.
everybody, yeah, spread out.
We need water. We need
We need water.
We need water.
We need water, Cisco County. We need water. What do we need? Cisco County, what do we need?
We need water.
You probably want to stop here if you want to stay on the road and have everybody hold their signs so that everybody on the road can see. If you stand here and just stand for a few minutes and hold your signs to get more honks, and then continue walking. Perfect. If everybody wants to spread out. Perfect. Now spread out and show our signs. Woo!
Okay? We need water. What do we need? We need water. We need water. We need water. We need water. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We need water.
We need water.
And the line just keeps going. It's a pretty amazing turnout. They have this whole block here lined up, and they're kind of crammed up there too. Hello. It's a really nice turnout. I told them to spread out on the street here to show their signs, so. in Yreka, continuing to walk along the street towards the old courthouse building, back to where we started. Very big turnout here today.
No peace, no justice.
Hunting Americans down for carrying 6 showers worth of water. Whoop, I almost fell. You can see them over there on the other side of the road too. Protesters walking.
Oh, peace and justice!
Yeah, it was a water truck going by. It was kind of ironic, huh? Woo! Okay, I need to watch where I'm walking so that I don't fall. All right. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. It's starting to heat up here in Yreka.
We need water! Louder, you guys! We need water! We need water! We need water! I need water! We need water! Louder, you guys!
I wonder where Tom went to. I need water. Kind of funny to have these. What was that?
You need a shirt? What size do you want?
Maybe a small.
A small?
Yeah.
No, I'll give you a medium. Small will be too small.
Are you saying I'm fat?
No,
I think it'd just be perfect.
I'll show you 2 of them.
Gosh, it's hot.
Yeah, no problem.
So the small won't fit me.
All right. It's small. Small. That'll be perfect for you.
I think so too. Not really. Sorry about that. Looks boiling there. Yeah, it is really hot. It was cold when I left this morning, so I wore like long sleeves and pants, and now I'm definitely regretting that.
We need water! We need water! We need water! We
Put it on. Ugh, I don't know. I'm trying to look more like a non-biased reporter. So you live in this area? Because I host full moon celebrations on Mount Shasta, and I bring up a big buffet of vegan food. You should come up to one.
When's that?
It'll be on August 22nd, the next full moon. But then I do August, September, and October as well, the full moons.
Oh,
I
man,
can
just
text
me.
you.
Text me. I'll bring you some. It's called, remember Zakuta? I told you about it?
Akuda?
Zakuta.
Zakuda.
It was
Okay.
a cucumber mixed with honeydew. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
I got it. I was gonna.
You have some?
I had some.
No
man.
way.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man,
told you
that
about it.
sounds
I was
awesome.
like, I was gonna bring it to you, but I don't know if you're busy or not. So yeah, just shoot me a text. I'll swing. Which area you live?
Well,
right
it's
here,
up. Well, the event is up on Mount Shasta,
Mount
like
Shasta?
on the mountain.
Is that
so,
scary?
Is it scary?
I don't know.
It can be, I guess.
With the white people, is that so? There's some good white people, some bad white people.
Well, I'm the host,
Oh, you're the
so it's like
You're gonna be
I'm the one that
taking it down, smacking it down, up and down.
enforce the law. Yeah, so there won't be
I'll bring a dish.
any racist issues
I'll bring
as
a
long as
dish.
it's vegan. It has to be.
It's all
Or
vegetables.
or you could just come and enjoy my delicious food. You don't have to bring anything.
I'll just bring some vegetables.
You could bring me some cucumbers on the DL, and I'll just eat them. Those were the best cucumbers I've ever had.
I'll
Like
bring you some exotic Asian fruits.
that would be awesome.
Just hit me up the dates, and I'll bring you some.
All right,
Because
I love
I'm
that.
about to head out to Sac to go do some shopping out there.
Okay. Oh, and that's where you get all the goods. Gotcha.
And then right now it's just a season for all the exotic foods coming out.
Okay.
Just try some.
Yum. All right. That sounds exciting. All right. Well, it was great to talk to you. I'm going to go and grab the rest of the footage. Thank you. Oh, now I'm dreaming about these. I think they're called Chinese cucumbers. I don't know. It was so good. All right. I'm going to turn you around.
Justice, water. What do you need? What do you need? Peace, justice, water. Peace, justice, water. Peace, justice, water. Peace, justice, water.
Can we see what is on the shirt? Yeah. I'm going to set it down here.
Continue walking around in a circle, okay?
This is one shirt, but there's another one that I like better. I'll try to walk around and find the one that I like better with a mountain on it.
Guys, we're still gonna continue walking around, right?
Get away from me! Okay. Alright, I saw someone earlier with this shirt on. They might have changed so that they can match everybody else.
Everyone, okay? Everybody come over here, okay? We're gonna make the word shorter. I want everyone to just stay with just water, okay? We're gonna say water, 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 water.
see the signs from here. They need water. The Board of Supervisors is having a meeting today discussing ordinances regarding water and limiting access to water and limiting the access to water trucks to certain roads. So they are chanting, "We need water," because they have been cut off from water.
Water! Water! Water!
At least they are outside protesting for something that they believe in rather than being a keyboard warrior and not. Here, helicopter.
Everybody, okay? Water! 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 Water!
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Can I get your shirt?
Oh, yeah.
This is the other Zerg Strong shirt that they have. Beautiful. I love that. It is a nice shirt, isn't it, with a mountain in the background? Some of them don't have masks on, but some of them do, and I also understand that it gives them some, you know, anonymity so that they don't feel like they're going to be targeted later by any cops or anyone that sees them. You know, this is how they feel. I'm not going to say that there aren't racist cops, especially since I've had people, white people, tell me that some of these places around here are really racist. So, yeah. most of you have been around, you know, rednecks, people like that in the country. Racism, it kind of goes with that a lot of times. So, yeah. They're leaving. I kind of want to run, but I'm wearing heels. I don't feel like it. So. I'm gonna turn you around. Thank you guys for watching, and please share with others so that this can go viral. These people can be heard, and hopefully justice can be served.
We need water.
They're really far up there. BOS bunch of shit. It's kind of funny. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yreka kind of is close to the Shasta Vistas. I really, maybe half an hour to 40 minutes away, kind of more out by where I live in Weed. So I was in the evacuation zone as well, and if you watched my videos, I talked about north of me is Big Springs Road, and even more north of me would be where the Shasta Vistas is. So it's probably closer to me than it is here, actually. But this is where the sheriff's department is, and the court, the county court, and all of that. So. There we go. Go on the road here.
No peace! No racist police! No racist police! No peace! No racist police! No racist police! No justice! No peace! No racist police! No racist police!
I have an underground like well thing that is, there's an underground stream basically or whatever from Mount Shasta underneath me, and I have a well, so I'm completely, I guess I kind of am reliant on the system just because it's with electricity, but until when I get off of the grid and have my own electric system, solar and all of that fun stuff set up, then I won't rely on them at all. I have my own septic, my own source of water, all of that, so that's exciting. Don't tell everyone. Everybody already knows.
No justice, no peace! No racist police! No racist police!
Yeah. Wait, guys, stay on the side. Yeah, I know. Stay on the sidewalk. Stay on the sidewalk so that they don't. I'll tell the organizers. I'll make sure they know. We need to make sure that we stay on the sidewalk. Make sure that we stay on the sidewalk, everybody, okay? Sorry, as I'm not on the sidewalk myself. Make sure that we stay on the sidewalk, okay? Make sure we stay on the sidewalk because it's private property, so we don't want the cops to come out and get called, basically. Hey guys, this is like private property, so we need to make sure we stay on the sidewalk. We need to make sure we stay on the sidewalk because this is private property. We don't want them to call the cops and get in trouble. Hey, Tom.
I need noise, man, I need more noise.
Some of the businesses back there are complaining about people going in their driveway, so we just need to make sure we stay on the sidewalk.
Water!
Make sure everyone stays.
Yeah, it was the accounting building down there.
Oh, it was like that?
I know,
They did that last time too.
Right.
Water! 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 Water!
The people down there definitely don't like this. The business owners.
I cannot hear you! Water! Water!
Thank you, Rob.
Water! Water! Water!
I agree that it's not a big deal that they're walking through, but they will call the cops and, start a problem for these people. And ultimately, they want to not create more problems. They want problems to be solved. They want justice. They want, the water to be turned back on. They're not trying to cause more problems. They're not trying to come out here and riot and loot and cause issues. So it's better just to avoid the cops and stay off their property if they're going to be bums about it. Assembly bill, what does it say? 748 requires the release of video to public no later than 45 days.
We need water!
Vietnam secret soldiers for the U.S.
What do we need? Water! Water! What do we need? Water! What do we need? Water! No, Johnson!
The people around here don't. It's mainly in the Shasta Vistas. It's more undeveloped land. So, in town here, they have the city water. They're connected. They're not worried about the same ordinances that these people are facing. And some of the ordinances are like specific roads. Like a truck isn't allowed to go on a specific road. A water truck. They have claims of people, water trucks being followed and pulled over, and while the door's open or something, a cop will jump in and drive away their truck. So it's definitely interesting to see. The Board of Supervisors, like I was saying, is having a meeting about these ordinances. So we'll have to wait and see what is said. Ultimately, they are unconstitutional. And that's the end of that. Like, unconstitutional, and especially when there are children involved. they need to have the ability to access water. So anyways, let's see. How many days since the shooting? I think it's been like almost a month now, because Yreka did his protest for 19 days. That's a good question.
Okay, keep going.
Turn around. I've seen a video of somebody who, there's an evacuation zone and you're not allowed to go out of it, and if you go out, you can't come back in. There's a video of a guy with some young children at the border, and they were claiming that, some white groups were going and leaving stashes of food and water and supplies at the border so that people in the evacuation zone could go and get the supplies and then stay in there. And the video, basically, you see these white people dropping off dog food or some other sort of supplies and leave, and they're having, the Asian people are having problems with getting the supplies, so it's really sad, especially because there's like screaming children in the back, crying children. So yeah, I understand that there are illegal cannabis grows out there, and some of them might use chemicals, others don't. There's different situations. It's not just like a paintbrush thing where you can say they're all illegal, they all act like this, and that's just how it is. That's just not how it is. And cannabis is a lot less of an issue than, let's say, meth or heroin or something, and there's a huge problem here. Okay, so if it was meth or something and there were children involved, obviously I would be outraged. But growing marijuana, a plant, it's not so much of a big deal with a child around. The child still needs water even if their parents grow marijuana. And it's ironic, the people here, like a lot of people will get trashed on liquor and then talk crap about cannabis. Like, you get drunk and drive recklessly and go home and beat your wife, but you're upset about somebody growing a plant? Like, really? I'm not saying that I support, illegal cannabis growth, but the laws, whatever. They're really needing to be re-examined and made to be more just. Marijuana is recreationally and medically legal here, medicinally legal here. So, these things need to be re-examined for constitutionality, and these people have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness here in this supposed to be a great country. I think there's like a 6-plant limit for growing, but if you're growing for CBD purposes, you want to make lotions or tinctures or whatever the heck you're making, 6 plants isn't going to give you very much product to do that with. And as far as, using cannabis over pharmaceutical medicines, I definitely support using natural things rather than things that are made in labs. Synthetic, man-made crap that's really highly addictive, and it's ultimately just putting a band-aid on the issue, not healing you. So, all right. It's legal in California, yeah, medicinally and recreationally. So you don't have to have a medicinal license to go in to any of these dispensaries to buy cannabis or other products. Let's turn around and see what's going on.
No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No racist police! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No racist police! No racist police! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No racist police! No racist police! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No racist police! No racist police! No justice, no peace! No justice.
I can't really speak for all of them because I obviously don't know, but a lot of them are actually veterans that have served for our country, and they are citizens. They have children that are citizens. So yeah, they're upset about not being treated like American citizens. At the end of the day, American citizens get treated like crap as well, and all of these lockdowns are just going to get even more strict. But for right now, these water restrictions are mainly targeting this group of people. So that's why we're here today.
No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace! No racist police! No racist police! No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace!
And to call them communists when they've literally fought alongside your own army, your own military members against communism, like, it's really offensive to them.
Okay? So they want to say, this is what they want to say. Fuck Laru! 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 Fuck Laru!
I am in Yreka, outside of the old Yreka courthouse, where there is a board of supervisors meeting going on discussing water ordinances, and so that is one of the main reasons of the protest, but they're also including the more recent events during the lava fire, including people getting arrested for trying to enter the evacuation zone, unconstitutional water ordinances, and the shooting, fatal shooting. 60 shots was one of the initial reports. And yeah, here we go, 60 rounds. Guy was leaving the evacuation zone with his dog in the truck next to him, his wife and 3 children in the car behind, and they're claiming that he pulled a gun, which is like, if you had your dog beside you and your family behind you, why would you pull a gun? Obviously, that's really questionable. And that he pulled a gun, that he flashed a gun, that he shot a gun, etc. All these different stories that are coming out. And actually, just last week, I heard that someone was told by the sheriff that the body cam footage was really graphic and they didn't want to traumatize the family again. Meanwhile, they're holding the family's dog, right? They just shot the guy, their kid's dad, and now they're holding the dog, but they don't want to traumatize the. Okay. So anyways, the that they were saying that the footage, the body cam footage, was really graphic. They didn't want to traumatize the family. And then like 2 days ago, the DA comes out and says, oh, Etna police didn't have cameras on. It's like, so where is this camera footage that's really graphic? I don't know. Something's really sketchy, and they haven't said anything about the dog. If the dog is alive, they won't release the dog back to the family. And that is basically what's going on in a nutshell here. And thank you for joining me. Yeah, really convenient. I think the report is that there was like 2 Etna police and a sheriff's department and a fish and game. And the sheriff's department, the ones that I've seen, always have body cams on, or on them, I guess. Whether they're on recording or not, that's a different story. But I'm wondering if they have body cam footage and they're just, you know, coming out in public and saying the Etna police don't have it. Okay, well, what about the sheriff's department? What about the other people that were there, you know? So we'll see. Sorry, I was trying to eavesdrop and hear what these people are saying. I think they said they're from, I'm trying to think. What is that camera crew from? Huh? What is that camera? Vice. Okay, Vice. That's what it's from. Vice camera crew is here. And they're just talking. So I was trying to eavesdrop on what they were trying to say. What other group are you talking about? What other group do you want to see? The other protest group, I believe they already left. They were sitting over there. I think that they are all gone now. So they got in a truck. I was laughing about how they were like these country redneck type folk right next to this, you know, Hmong speaking protest. So it's kind of funny. The other protest wasn't very well advertised, but I'm also banned from Facebook, so I wasn't really paying attention. Got a pretty nice crowd going on here.
Need water?
I'm good, but thank you. So California, particularly, you know, this Mount Shasta area, the meeting place of heaven and earth, it is known as the root chakra of Mother Earth. And if you think of the root of a tree, if the root of the tree is unhealthy, if it's corrupted, the whole tree is going to be corrupt and unhealthy. If the root is purified, if the root is healthy, then the whole tree is going to be pure and healthy. So if, you know, the powers that be focus their efforts of evil primarily on this particular place, the root chakra, they can affect the whole earth by just concentrating on one area. And that's ultimately why I personally came here, because if they can corrupt the whole world through this one spot, then this world can be purified through this one spot. And that's why I'm here. We need to get to the root of the issue and to purify to create a better world. So let me check and see what these messages just said here. Just kind of waiting to drop back here and talk to Tong a little bit. Have we heard anything from inside yet? No. They must have put the vaccine agenda at the beginning so that people are already out of there.
Yeah, they put the vaccine in there. I think they did that first.
They did that first?
Yeah. That's why the vaccine left already.
Board of Supervisors, so I will share that with you. Okay? This is what I have. Okay, my name's Tom.
They're saying water.
I live in this community. Okay? With children, my kids are ages anywhere from 1 month to 7 years old. Okay? My family has sacrificed their blood for this country. Both my father and my grandpa, okay, who here have served side by side with the U.S. military during the Vietnam War. Should be everybody, your family, uncles, okay, aunt, okay, as nurses in the past, okay?
That's right!
And they have sacrificed. Many of our family have served in the military during the Vietnam War. Many of them were injured and killed during the war, trying to protect the U.S. troops. We fought the communists side by side with the U.S. troops. No group has sacrificed more than we have. The Hmong people, the Asian community, okay, we respect the sacrifice of our ancestors and their fight. Their fight for democracy is our fight for justice. During the war, and as refugees, my family experienced racism, and we experience racism here today.
Thanks for watching,
We have been described as cartel, Asian mafia, by the public officials, which creates a hostile environment, an environment of hate and not peace. We are not being treated fairly by this county, the county assisting you, and this water, this restriction, all the policy are being used to harm us and our community, our American community. Why is Asian American community the only community that is being impacted by this water ordinance? If this is a drought, okay, that is not right. We all experience the drought together. If you said we use too much water, the Asian community uses about 300,000 gallon water a day. That's the whole community. Now for one Caucasian, one white farmer out there, one farmer, they use over 1 million gallons of water per day. They have it on, turned on all day, all night. Okay? And they are targeting only the Asian community, blaming the drought on Asian community. That is not right. It's not fair. Okay? We only make 2% of Siskiyou community. And why are they targeting us as we are to blame for the drought here in Siskiyou? Why do you limit our ability to defend and protect our land and property? When you illegally seized our water trucks and drove off with them, you made it impossible for us to defend our home and family. Why didn't deputies go through the court to get a proper search warrant, proper due process? Why do you treat us like a second-class citizens? We are American. We are proud to be Americans, okay? When your agent shot and took Mr. Hurd's dog, his pet, his family member. So, and they didn't tell the family how to get Silk back, and they still have it. I ask right now, where is Silk? Is he still alive or dead? We believe that Silk is dead. That's why you guys cover up Silk so much and made it so hard, impossible for the family to get Silk back. Okay? These are the basic American rights that you have taken from us. We want to be treated like American citizens because that's who we are. We fought hard for this country. Okay? Who here, the family member, aunt, uncle, relative that has fought with the U.S. and have died? Raise your hand! Raise your hand if your family had passed away because your family protected the U.S. military. Raise your hand! Raise your hand! Giờ này chống nhiệt kỹ đó. Cứ tin nó cha nó sợ đời cho nó tư cho hạt kìa. Mua chuyện này. Mua cứ tin nó cha. Tao tàn người lũ cho xe vì cho họ tiền người ba. Tới chờ mình cả nó tuột cho nhá là nó. Cha này chạy tè nó. Okay? So we have all been impacted by this. Okay?
My father.
So we want the 100 water ordinance to be rescinded, unseized water trucks returned, and no more unreasonable limitations to place on our community access to water or any other essential human need. Denying American citizens the water we need to sustain life represents a gross violation of the 8th Amendment, which protects American citizens from cruel and unusual punishment. We want all charges against men and women who were unconstitutionally arrested for trying to return to their home to be dropped immediately. Arresting these American citizens under California Penal Code 409.5 for trying to return into the evacuation zone to protect their homes represents violations of the constitutional rights to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Okay? We want to know why emergency service did not respond to the lava fire in our community, and why we were not allowed to bring water trucks in an emergency, which also violations of our constitutional rights to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. All we want is justice. We want to be treated the same as anyone else by the county coroner, by the board of supervisor, by the court. We all deserve the same treatment under the law. That is what we fought for decades. We don't feel safe in this community. We fear for our kids will be treated differently because of the color of their skin. We fear for our life because of the hostile environment created by the Siskiyou County government. And lastly, we want to thank the board to please bring in justice and fairness to our community. We do not deserve to be singled out and harmed. We are Americans. Okay, that is the message that I have to our brothers and sisters that are inside to be passing through to the board of supervisors. So I just want to share that with everybody out here. Thank you.
So in the Shasta Vistas is a lot of undeveloped land. These people don't have like wells or their own water supply. They have to buy water from companies and get water trucks to ship in, to bring in water for them to shower, to do their dishes, for everything, right? But recently there have been ordinances put in place that limit their water to like 100 gallons of water. And there's also restrictions on water trucks, like they're not allowed to go on certain roads. So the Board of Supervisors is actually in a meeting right now in this building behind us to discuss these water ordinances. And that is the primary reason that everybody here is protesting, but also the events that happened during the lava fire, the men getting arrested for trying to get into the evacuation zone, and ultimately the fatal shooting that occurred, getting the body cam footage released. So that is why we're here. And as you can see, there's a pretty nice crowd that has turned out. I haven't heard anything from inside yet, so they must not have called the issue up to be spoken about. There are a handful of people in there that are going to deliver that message that Tong just read and say their own words too. So we'll have to wait to see what happens with that. To when they come out, I don't know.
That way, I did talk to some of the organization, and what they want to do is they want to use that day to keep it.
What do we need? What do we need? What do we need?
Keep the eyes up here. We'll do what we need to get our demand.
Yeah, we should go there regardless, just to get focused on more people. We're gonna get more people.
Right. And again, for us to get it over there, we need the organization over there as well. What we need is according to the organization, go ahead, keep it open. If this is not going to do anything, we'll go ahead with it.
Okay, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's plan for it. I mean, I really want to push that one because.
Yeah, I do too, but right now, we want to go ahead and hold off on that until.
Let's go! What do we need?
We will need it. One sector.
I think it's the Shasta Lake. It's down by Redding. It's really dried up. I'll have to show some pictures of it at some point, but it's really kind of crazy because there's grass now where there used to be water. That's just in the time that I've lived in Mount Shasta, which is what, 4 years. So there are some issues going on, but it's obvious to most of us that the powers that be that are running the show, want humans to be freaking clowns. They want us to do the most stupid things to, like farming, for instance, spraying your crops in the morning before it gets too hot to where all the water is evaporating. But you drive down the road and you see people spraying at the hottest times of the day where a lot of the water is getting evaporated. So these drought situations are being caused by stupidity, right? They're being caused by misuse. And that's like with all of our resources, the powers that be want us to use, abuse, misuse them so that we hurt the earth. All the oil that is being sucked out of the mother, it's her blood and it's quite unnecessary actually, especially because we can have all of the cars and all these things run off of the free energy that is all around us, but that wouldn't make the powers that be money. They wouldn't have us all reliant on them and their gas companies, their oil companies, all of that fun garbage. So I suppose we'll just have to wait till the golden age where we can have the unlimited free energy and a government that isn't anti-human. I'm definitely pro-government, anti-anarchy. Anarchy never results in a golden age. We need order and law, but we need law and order that is pro-human, that actually makes sense, that's not designed to crush humans down and make life absolutely miserable. Alright, let's see what's going on with everybody else. More water chanting, okay. But I'm not doing anything to give them my energy. I'm just filming the whole thing. There are injustices going on, and, you know, my solution would be going to the sheriff and changing the sheriff's heart, because ultimately the sheriff is the law of the land. No matter what ordinances the Board of Supervisors pass or anything, ultimately the sheriff can say, no, I'm not going to enforce this. This is unconstitutional. This goes against, the people's rights, especially the 8th Amendment against cruel and unusual punishment. So, anyways, let's read here. Severe drought, yeah. They are causing the drought all over and causing, famine to go along with the pestilence. Pestilence, famine, war, death is all part of the depopulation agenda, trying to cull the herd of humans and all of that New World Order nonsense. Start collecting and purifying rainwater. A lot of places it's actually illegal to collect rainwater, and I'm not sure what the rules are around here about that, but yeah. Thank you, Sensible Orange. Yeah, the fires are definitely not natural, and they're keeping them burning for all sorts of control, different aspects of control to lock us down, to cause fear. with fear, they can take a lot of control, because people, when they're scared, a lot of people will cheer for the government to make more laws, to crack down, to be their savior. We all know that the satanic powers that be are happy to be our fake heroes and come in with their lockdowns, their rules, their regulations to crush us down and take away our rights. And then we'll laugh about it the whole time as we literally get crushed down and die. That's how sick they are. Anti-human scum that needs to be removed from office. Thank you. I just got... Okay, I'll hold it for you.
What are you here for?
I just got a sign, Asian Lives Matter. I'm actually live streaming right now, so the whole world can see what's going on.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. I know Tong and Zerg. I met them like the last time, so I've been kind of helping them behind the scenes and showing my support for everything that's going on.
What do you think Zerdu is right?
What was that?
Do you think Zerdu is right?
I actually admire Zerg for what he has done and being a leader that's willing to do what other leaders aren't, right? The other leaders are... You want to step over here just a little bit so I can not just shout? To go on a hunger protest is extremely admirable, and I really hope that they will do the right thing and give us justice, you know, release the body cam and show us what happened either way, you know? No matter who's guilty, we just need transparency so that everybody can know what's happening. And as far as the water ordinances go, they're completely unconstitutional. People need to be able to have water to live. So I definitely support, you know, the fight against the unconstitutional water ordinances as well. But I'm just, you know, live streaming to show the world, let everybody know what's going on, so you guys have a platform that's larger than just Yreka. Okay. We got people watching in London right now.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anyways, I was trying to show you. This lady walked by and handed me a sign and said, "Hold the sign." So I'm holding her sign now. Okay, I'll hold it for a while. Yeah, they're definitely spraying spraying the air with flammable things. I'm gonna go closer so we can see, or hear, I mean. Yeah, see you in London. say fuck you. Nice, thank you. They got some pretty creative signs here. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what just happened.
We're trying to get a female to come up here and take the lead. I need a female up here to take the lead. I know there are many of you guys here that can take the lead.
It's your turn.
It is our, okay, this is our fight. We need our voice to be heard.
I think they're looking for a Hmong woman. This is the lady that handed me her poster.
Cho quý vị nói cái có để cho cứ gió chọc lời chứ hả? Cái tổ họ phải no nó những lo đó.
Bây giờ bao nhiêu là có tàu trà có mỗi chuyện chắc là gì đó cái chúng ta đi đó cũng tất cả một hậu lúc chế nó đó sầu no bé không nhá sầu no giờ bé chỉ cần đi tiền chỉ cần đó lời cho nó sao là chỉ nó bé đó cũng kia đâu này hả chị nên cả một xã hội thì bé này nó bé cho số nó đừng nói đâu hàng đó chị bây giờ chủ sĩ xong từ mình chỉ cho nó xếp sắp lời cho bây giờ bao nhiêu đó lấy cho chỉ nó cho là chỉ nó đang nói cho bé để xí ba tàu bao nhiêu giờ bây giờ bao nhiêu đó bây giờ chủ nó xếp sắp không phải nó chỉ bây giờ chủ sĩ xong từ mình chỉ đó nên nó chủ này nó đỡ cũng không tiền đó cú giờ mỏ xé cứ ngầu để xem mà cú lúc cá tới thầu ta rồi để xem mà đông ngầu đi này cứ qua năng cứ đi chơi nó giá cá cười đấy xí chỉ nó thế để nó thế cú thấy thù từng đó sắp rồi đó nó nói mà
Zooming in here. No, they're speaking Hmong.
Cô giấy tù từ tháp đầu đấy là, ta chỉ mà cho một cuốn đề của ca của câu chỉ câu lên à, bây giờ con để qua là cho, còn nếu mà ta chỉ câu nè, ai cho biết chỉ câu nè, bây giờ chỉ một qua thì nhiều hai giống vậy, chúng mình bỏ, cái chỉ một câu nè, giờ biết suy luôn à, chỉ một câu ca là sao, cô mà cũng chỉ có tên đầu đi đây nè, chỉ có ít câu thôi, chỉ có chỉ một chế, có vị, có giá bán này hay là. Cái gì cho là biết từ là nên cho rồi là tên là nên là cô chỉ có lo từ nên chỉ uống xuống đi nè chỉ là biết trường của đi nó là ship bác cô là lo cô nó là mà đấy này đi đâu ta sau cô mà vì nó chỉ ship bác à ok ý là như vậy này sẽ là ship bác không ngờ chỉ là ít tu đấy nhưng mà nó trở ba để đó cô nói là lúc nào rồi chủ con mua đó họ nói giờ đi thấy cái mỏ này để thả
即係嘢咧，誒，我哋個
group coming out of the I'm wondering if they're gonna make a
When's the next hearing? The third hearing. Let's go down.
Ok, đây cho lo hoa mà lo thả tới đâu ra vậy đây? Chị ai kia nó bé ra đây chỉ kia bé, nó nào bé có tôi có bí, nó nào bé chỉ nó bé tao đâu sẽ đấy trong khi nó đây á. Đây chỉ có một thả đây thế bảo đây sao? Đây nó thả chặt chỉ đó cho nó thả nó bé à? Ok, họ bé đi à họ chơi. Ôi chả nên lo thả nó đi sao? Ôi đây là gì vậy? Ôi gì vậy đây? Ôi gì vậy?
He's going to go ahead and explain it to her. Sure, that's it. I don't get the whole thing. I didn't really hear it.
Take it easy, brother.
Đây thì đây đi cái đó, đây sáng nón cứ nương bên nương lò của ta nữa á. Nó thả lô xe lô thế đó. Nó đọc có lò cả ba thế đó. Nó tới đổi cả bạn.
Đâu có tao được chút bạc tao không.
Hôm nào bên cả đó họ hôm nào bên cả đó họ đi mua lục thể lục trong xe là ok. Chỉ cũng是说还好路thể trong này để cho还好路trong đó. Bên bộ phận mà
Yreka, California.
Bé một hộ mà là hai lu share hiện này, ok. Để giúp bé chân đi blow đủ hiện này. Để lấy hai nơi này, ok. Là hai tia bé tu sa bây giờ nên tu sa xứ nữa này. Bé cũng như là uống như nó. Là sáng có bé qua này. Bé mua vào qua chế qua khó đề. Mua sẽ chế lúc không nào mua đề nữa nè, ok. Bé qua đi nữa là chỉ là họ chúng ta mình là sai cả bé thấy tax là sai cả bé thấy là thấy vậy thì là我做ใจ啊béว่า我就做ใจนะchỉ là sai cả bé就做ใจthế hả chỉ là sai cả bé với là lâu nữa nè ok có cơ mà lấy mấy tụi to hồ là hai tiền là số tiền này bây giờ phải mệt rồi đó ok ta chỉ có mà một bao đó ok ok để tụi staff tao hay nó ta chỉ một bao đó ok họ nói này họ nói bây giờ mua họ nói cho một hai là rõ cho một hai họ cũng họ lo nữa ok là sao có bé khi khó đấy rồi bé mua phần mèo khó đấy mua chú chế lo nho để mua này là hai tiền bé quay tu sa sư bé cho quay này cổ mông trống tu bé trở trả chế rồi đó là hai đó ok chỉ là tiền nước tông chơi rồi nè ok chỉ cũng xa thì có bé mua còn nó cho là muốn chơi thì ok bé là nhau nó tiền bé là resident á bé là khó đây bé là vào chơi cho thằng bé tàu là ấy là chỗ quân nó cũ này kìa sao tôi lên giúp bé rồi nè là cháu chỉ quân đó ok cũng sao cho nó cùng xéo quá ok ok ý lo luôn mà từ lúc mà hai nó khó nè chỉ là bé xưa này mới từ để bông bị cảnตัวmột đầu hậu thế đểตัวmột đầu sát hồng bro đóตัวhồng broตัวđó để bé là giống như thế này đó bé bro giống như thế để sát cỏ sát bé là cho chơi nó một trò bé thế đó nè thì là cho chơi nó mà lấy thời lấy hai tiền lấy một cho chơi nó nó cho cái tư trong đi cá rồi lấy hai cho cái nó quay thế đó nè thì là mỗi họ ordinance cho một đầu cho cái nó thế đó thì sát bé hồng bro là xong thì lấy xu thế đó thì lấy một cái mình cảตัวbé xu thế nè thì chỉ bé họ nó xưa thì đã sĩ kho lỡ hay đó còn lưu rong đó nè lưu rong á lỡ hay tiền lỡ chỉ cho cái nó lỡ impose chỉ to the state roads POA roads HOA roads nữa để mình ra sự lỡ luôn nè nên bảo
why did they take water trucks from private roads then they're saying that they can't so all those water trucks needs to be returned back into the community. If they claim that they cannot impose any water trucks that are not.
Là hay đó, nó cho chạy cho nó, ta là hay đó. Ta sẽ còn nó với bao nhiêu mà cắm bớt thả đồ này, muốn cho nó khen này thì bây giờ tôi trả sẽ nhiều bao trả này. Bé chỉ ask đó, họ mà bé chỉ mới tu nên tờ lắm nung khỏi xử lý là bé hay bé cho lụt tài gì là mà nó hay luôn đó nữa, nó giúp bé nữa là hay luôn đó họ đó, ok. Thì cú sa thì chiều to bé tu nên bé lo rõ bé là thả hay thì có tới hiện rồi nó để ask lấy nung để bé mới bé lo bắt tờ trả lời bé mới tu là tờ trả hay luôn rồi bé chỉ mua đó ok lấy tôi hay cho cái đó sao cái họ sẽ chỉ hiện nó thâu rồi nè thì chúng tôi cho thiết bé để xong mới họ để đó bé phải muốn thiết bé nữa okแต่สิไปจนต้องเดิน from ไปจนglitch from จน organization แล้วลิงก์ตัวมาแล้วเลยแต่สิเราจริงๆนะเลยเดี๋ยวเดี๋ยวเราชิมมาจริงๆเลยเกลูอื่นก็สินะแต่เขาหน้าไปชิบเอาเจ้กูให้ตอนนี้ให้เดียเขาส่งชาเปล่าเนี่ยเจ้าไปจุดสายยาลุ้เตี้ยเนาะเลยที่ให้เลยช่องที่ให้เนี่ยเอาไปโชว์เลยเลยจนในที่ให้เนี่ยเอาไปโชว์เลยมัวนี่เนาะลุ้เตี้ยเนาะมัว resident มัวเผยแบบมัวขอได้มัวเนาะไปเนาะเต่าgiờ là chỉ cá này sẽ đâu thì lên chúng cho bé rồi nè.
Yeah, yeah. Rồi đi đâu kia.
Ừ.
There are about 40 to 60 people that already have approved permits. We want the sheriff county to actually go back and look. Okay, we take the words back out because they did threat to the community. If anyone has help, the Asian community out there, they could be fined. Okay? They've been told that they cannot work with us.
See you later, Rob.
County officials. So why are they fucking saying that they're hiding? And there are things that we can do when we can't do nothing. When they oppose, when they take everything away, they say they go by the law. Then guess what? Return those water trucks that you see from private property and private roads. The truck that you sold up in there and criminals? So go by your own law if you want that to happen. But we do want the answers, and we want the county officials to go ahead and do a public announcement again, like how they did to the public, that they will go ahead and anyone who helps this Asian community, they will be subject to fine up to $2,500. We need that to be lifted. Okay, we need that to be clear, so that way the drillers, the well drillers, can come back out and drill, to do their job, do what we needed. They want us to go ahead and drill and do something, but they are stopping us from doing so. And then they claim that they're doing it by the law. What the fuck is that? Backdoor fucking deals on every fucking goddamn thing, trying to take us agents out of here.
Fuck Siskiyou!
Fuck Siskiyou!
Fuck Siskiyou!
Okay. Okay. Thấy ở công hài là do cái đó là cái多仔個俾佢其他個，但是俾個條官你換咗好，唔係到做落嗰個兩啊，呢個幫啊，弄落多就有啲錢啊，你出嚟人都更加好啦。Yes。你個幫你價啲人都更加好，冇睇到好啦。有啦。有。人家那是你紅光工作過係嘅，我都冇錯好啲，你都冇變態過嚟好啲㗎嘛，你知道嗎？好，呢個搞真嘅，呢個搞喎，呢個搞過係好。全部都冇。你播咯，我俾錢啊。Yes。你nói ra thì cũng xài luôn, cũng cho này luôn thế à? Nói mà, cũng dám nói rồi, tôi nó có chi liên lúc cô liên này đó. Thế tôi giờ chở hành trình chở nó qua, chở tới 3 trình tài thì cũng đi to, chở nó quân sao tôi dùng đây, nó cũng chẳng nhá, chỉ hài đấy là. Everybody getting all the paperwork, all the documents they have. Okay, cái cam chào đó, nói chưa, để thấy cái tấm con cam à, đừng do cái mà ông nói là trong số con gì đó.
Con cũng hỏi đấy, con cũng đi muốn cho sự kế là cái chồng nó tan cho sẽ đời nè, quay tay với mồm cái chuyện đó xưa mà, hay là muốn hỏi cũng đánh gì à nó.
We will play by the dog rules, the regulation. We will play with that. Okay. Okay.
Cái chuyện gì không có chống của nó nè.
那这些奥运的，我都给弄到人了，这个造好也不造，肯定造好呢，OK？你看这个我造呢，没有一般的，这是点呢，OK？但是我们这边这个路，你看这不到了呢，这是点呢，这个到我呢，OK？你弄到啊，只要俾出嚟啦，俾出嚟就出點啦，你之後呢就俾出考考啦，OK？你弄到啦，但是呢，你喺呢度俾到做嗰種，係咩路會揀，咁咩路會揀嘅咧？Okay, kalau sister nó muốn được phải experience mà là hai này là.
I'll have to ask Tong in just a minute what actually happened in there.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. Woo. I'll go this way.
We were told to be out here because they don't want that room to be packed. Okay? So That is not excuse. Them two have all the paperwork. Why won't they say anything? Đó chỉ của nhà họ cái sản phẩm mà bây giờ tụi con nó là cái chỉ có trên cái nhà họ này cái chỉ phải này còn cái ship nó là cái chỉ còn nó cái một cái phải cho nóแล้วก็ไปก่อนจอบมันก็ที่อยู่แล้วซับสต็อปไปลิตาชินอเจไลนี่ก็แล้วแต่เรา public to announce that you know everything
不错着呢，干着好历史谈了呀，
唔干好，但是我仲忙啦。
你的好个生活上能厉害的，这错着当然，那过去那过来就能好，基本上就这个都爬到一来呀。
当嘛，但是个山不大，你好冇好，电视来都冇比较山扯大哈。对，我出来了。那这把生人那过去那过来，个边啊就ต้องได้ตัวนั่นดูนัดใส่โอเคยังนี่นะงัวตัวมิสเตอร์นะนั่นเนาะอันนี้เป็นนายนะแล้วที่มันน้องต่างๆเลยนะเราก็ให้อยู่ในจิตตนาอยู่ให้เรานุ๊กนุ๊กเชี่ยใช่
他的这个企呢，就那的人这跟见他老等待是呢，就那主好路过啦。
所以เขาเลยไม่สนใจ
这边呢，
นี่หรอกยาวเลยยาวไปเชื่อถึงโอเคก็เลยจะคือน้ำมันไปโฟขอยองนะที่เชื่อมาเลยอยู่รู้สึกจะตัวคนอยู่ป้องจมูกกับหัวนะแต่คนนั้นแต่ยังน้อยจะไปต่อสายหนึ่งไปต่อสายหนึ่งนู้นเราไปต่อสลักกันรุ่นนี้เด้อจะตื่น知道啊不管一样但是呢被节目好当明的呢เขาปล้นดูนอนจะมีการไปปล้นดูมองไปหมาว่าเจ้าเราไม่ให้ตัดนะโอเคไปมัวเขาปล้นดูมีการเราไม่ให้คนได้ซื้อแต่เราเป็นโป๊ได้ชี้ได้ชี้เลยจะจออยู่ที่นอซื้อที่นู้นเราต่อไปมาถามมือเขาแต่จอคงไปอยู่ก่อนเตาบีเจ้าเขาเจนในตุ้มมัวนะ你可能可能风到了，就可能这弄了冷漠了，就被搞起来了，被叫落被搞起来可能了，就主要了，但是嘛，用嘢都飞是啦。OK， cũng chọn luôn đi chứ cũng như chỉ bỏ cái đó chỉ là lỡ ô tô đó chỉ lỡ ô đó chỉ một tô đó chỉ bây giờ chỉ bao bây giờ chỉ nó
thế ít không mà cũng như hàng cái đó là tiền như vậy là cái một số thản đơn tao luôn một đó chúng mới từ mới học có sự nung lớn liền nèไอ้เจ้านุ่งเลยhai tao lấy tiền lớnเขาโดนเจ้าเนี่ยชิ้นจะชิ้นนั่นสินะเจ้าเขาเนี่ยจะรู้จิตถาจิตเป็นมึงแก่เขาเลยนะจิตเป็นตัวเขาเลยอ่ะเป็นยังไงอ่ะ
จิตถาม้วนต้องเดาตัวเลยตัวเลยนะยังไงนะ
ยังแต่ที่ช่วยเป็นสิ่งมันน้อยเราลูกเขาสิ่งที่เราเลยนี่นั่นเลยไอ้ผู้จิตตัวเขาน่ะหนูยังอยู่จุดเป้าหนูตัวแข็งนะจิตถาเป็นเขาสิ่งนั้น
ผมมากุศลเลยนะฉันเนี่ยให้จะให้อารมณ์别ตัวบริโนที่เราก็别ตัวคนเราก็ต้องเนี่ยเราจะละสมมติเราหาปีเราสิแล้วมันไม่ใช่นะแค่แล้วยิ่งหาปีเราเกี่ยวกับเป็นสาวตัวเป็นตัวใช่ไหมแค่เดี๋ยวนี้นั่นปวดจีนเป็นตัวเขาเนาะแค่แล้วมันดูจะเป็นตัวหลังนี่สิเป็นตัวแต่เป็นเจียตัวหลังนะดีนะหายยิ่งยากเลยนะแค่ตัวเนี่ยเสียดายป้อกูตัวนะกูเจียตัวหลังนะกูยังมั่วบ้ามั่วเจ๊กูยังมั่วอุ้มมั่วนะกูตัวนะอยู่กูตัวตรงเป๊ะหายหนึ่งมองนะแค่ยาวกว่ากูตัวตรงเดียวจะตัวนะ要用啥领导啦？
我哋嗰啲又即係嘛，俾多啦嘛，俾啲人咧，幾多錢啦嘛，有啲有就呢度多啦，俾住多啦幾條，俾住七兩啦，但是你攞俾多啦幾多七兩啦，俾多啦，俾多啦，俾多七俾先啊，俾多三俾到佢哋個手個攞路啲，我嗰時弄落去咧，弄單啊，
那是嘛，你可能路要可能係啲啊。做肉冇得明就好啲，啲就俾就臭啲，幾多皮咪大啦，多臭嚟先。我就嚟自己多臭俾就好啲啦，嗱啦，OK， 可能到嘅嗰個咧，嗰個之類就到啊，OK， 你一到就當等你得閒顧住嚟啦，嚟做肉落嚟一隻打多到嚟顧啦，俾埋你揮，但係嘛我就攞住揮，學 question 一行到。有人講你有冇做好 federal？I know. No Friday.
It's not time yet. Okay.
No Friday, na.
That's the evidence that we need. So we don't show any evidence right now. Okay.
So 這種可能你可能話咩嘛？如果仲係咁多年，可能進步。
俾到可能唔得先。
咁啊，嗰時嗰個進步，
about this custom. It's not working. Okay.
但是嘛，要住喺嘅道咯，
不能不靠不行哟，要这要要好带啦，同意了都我到那了出我的就是嘛，因为都到领导我就是嘛，那今年我嘅，但是呢要顾着俺们陪顾顾来来生活多呢，呀，了都那个配哦，就是顾着俺们陪面顾咯啦，顾着俺都来那个是。
But what they play by the corner stupid rules now. Okay, we play by the control of the
那不会说，谁别可能会家姐，你以你都拿这个，以你做的那些古古代咯，就可嘛了，都我别了，起码几个都，我们我带你去。
They off blow na. Okay, tu mal pienso no.
bên trong ăn một tí chế nhà một sáng nhà lúc khi nhà sáng nhà lúc cha lúc dừa là lúc lúc phê tô giảng rồng lúc phê là nó chỉ giảng chỉ rồng lúc phê là nó chỉ phê là trả lúc một lần nhà một phê nó mong và từ phê ô tàu phê yêu hồ có chỉ yêu bảo phê một lần tô và lúc sáng lúc lúc sáng phê một lần nên cho lâu chỉ phê tô cho họ mua tôi sai cho lúc là chỉ tôi sai là chỉ thầu phê rồi sầu này đó là mua cho tôi họ lại ra mua chỉ sau lúc bê thì lên nói cũng cho lúc mấy đồ tu tông của cho lô mua lúc là để sử dụng mua lúc thằng ở bên lúc bê thì để cho các một số tiền chế mà muốn tiền hàng chế phát tiền đồng và từ mua tàu thì bây giờ họ tới mua cái số lên trong bê tu lúc nó chọn lên cho lúc chế lúc bắt hàng như cũng đi tu thời mò thời nu bên từ phòng tiền lúc là để mua lên trong đó là mua là chỉ bê mà tiền hàng đó.
Okay. Nè sẽ đâm đông đó, ok? Của hai lực cài tập hai lực móng đó. Cái đây, nè thay là thả bể sao? Nè chỉ sản nói cho lâu thì nó là. Okay. Đông tập trung đó. The county has allowed, okay, they allow 4 parcels to share one well. I understand that the well costs a lot of money, okay? But when 4 parcels share a well, you all can go ahead and divide that well, the price there to 4 different, okay, sections. So that way, the cost of the well is less. I don't want you guys to go ahead and say, I'm going to do my own. Okay. Right now, we need to work together as one. 4 parcels can drill 1 well. If they drill 4 times, we already have 16 parcels, okay, that you can build your house, your septic, okay. There is an approved housing blueprint already that costs you anywhere from 20 to 40,000. Okay, this blueprint has already been approved and up to code. And so I do encourage all of you guys to use that blueprint. But I want all of you guys to come together with your neighbors, okay, and do 4 parcels to 1 well. That is a must. We need to work together to make this through. We need to start having residency, put houses on there, go back to how we were before LaRue came out and said anyone who works with us will be subject to fine up to $2,500. They have pause, the perch test, they have pause, out drilling, but now they're saying that they're not going to do that anymore. So let's
Where's the other one?
Follow the color. Follow the color. Tông à, lúc đó chỉ tông chỉ nhẹ đó, chỉ nhẹ tông à. Ok, tất cả họ tông thả lục ta chế bếp chế là cho họ thì nên tới bỏ thì cái cháu cho nó nào to lấy cả một đó họ sẽ lấy nó cũng chơi nó cũng nhớ là to là chỉ mấy khó solo sẽ to mấy này để mấy to nó nào một chỉ một hai cái gì ha.
Oh, my feet are killing me. My shoes.
Mà ta hay đó sẽ là tài chế một qua chơi lúc ở đây kia. Ta trai à, qua đây chọn tên cho nhớ là nó là. Đây bỏ à, đây bỏ thì cho nên nó bên nhau đó là.
Alright, song's going back on.
Giá cả ấy thì sẽ là chấm để chỉ tin lên trái đây sẽ là cái cục này đó. Đây chỉ cục này câu để cái ô tô khu này cái tổ ở đây thì tổ lúc ở đây đó. Giá cả ấy thì đây sẽ được bài báo bài chế và chấm cái cục này vào. Và chỉ cục này á, đợt này là đông, giải tờ này là án nó chỉ ông mua rồi lúc ở đây phải dùng trong này đó. Cái giờ chỉ cầu chỉ cục này lên rồi đó. Giờ cái chọc lỗ dầu cái phải cái tàu cầu sâu là là hay chỉ mua ở đây. Phải chua tàu ba tàu gì, phải để tàu gió là. Phải xài gió cái tàu đi xe, phải gió ra cái tàu phải lú trước xe lú gió chỉ qua phải chẳng có không lú nữa. Phải đã rồi thì là chọn nó cứ tận tận tàu phải đi rồi. Thì phải dùng qua đi đó.
I am pretty thirsty, but I did a 24-hour dry fast yesterday, so kind of been going through torturing myself recently. Flat forehead. Okay. The people from Vice that are leaving. I think the guy might have been offended that I didn't know who he was.
Thì linh trà nó là phê rồi nhìn sang cái trời đó cái thứ nó là giống được phê của đại cái phía bên đó chỉ phải được một cái tới cái bóp cho cái chúa tới cái bóp thì nói chuyện không muốn trà là vì giờ họ tên giờ chỉ sợ đó giờ cái gì đó về ngoài lên nó đến đây thế để cho xe để hỗ trợ được cho nó hỗ trợ cho cháu nó cũng cho rồi để cho cũng cho cái này hỗ trợ được cho trong cái phá rồi sải đúng đó này.
Bless you.
Với lò trong sẽ được cho những cái tất cả đó đúng không? Ok, đây là từng set la tại vì nó chỉ ra là lấy qua nó bảo mua nhất thì đó nó mua qua set la mà nó mua cho là chịu thì đó.
So what happened in the meeting?
They passed the motion to pass the second motion. So now the third one they have they passed the second motion on there. We're waiting for the third one. They have not scheduled the third hearing on that yet. So we'll see.
And the third motion, what, puts it into
law? Yeah.
Okay.
And then right now there is a lawsuit that the hearing is going to be down in Sacramento.
Okay.
And not here, because here, no matter what we do here, it's a racist county, racist board of supervisor, racist court system. So nothing's going to change anything unless we take it down there. So that's what we're going to take our fight to there.
And Zerg will be down there?
Zerg won't be there. He's still recovering.
Okay.
He came on live yesterday to for the protest down here. So he did do that, and he's gonna recover and come back. But what we want is, we don't understand why Kurt Andrews is trying so hard to keep this case. What is there to cover? Okay, I will show you. I will email you his email that he replied back to me. It's very unprofessional. We'll have a meeting later. Okay, so that's something that needs to be done.
It was very unprofessional what he said to Tuesday as well.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I think all I know about this guy is that he decided not to eat for a little while. It's like, really? That's how disconnected you are?
Right. Coming from a DA, that's very, very unprofessional.
The guy that's been on your court steps for literally 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And you're going to say that.
Two plus weeks. Yeah.
Right. So basically that's the wrap up of the...
Yep, that's the wrap up of the rally. And,
they'll probably have another board of supervisor meeting for the third motion then, right? Or...
Yep, but there's no date to that yet.
Okay.
To the third hearing.
So they are basically keeping the laws that are in effect right now. They haven't, like the 100 gallons is still in effect until...
According to the guys that came out of there, they don't have any jurisdiction in like housing association roads, like private roads, pretty much.
Right.
But they're sizing or these vehicles from private roads and private property. So they're saying that they're enforcing the law on only on county road. Why are they not returning those vehicles that they sized from private roads and actually drove off with it?
Right.
Without even getting it towed. So that's something that
they don't have
they don't have a proper paperwork for, and that's something that they need to return back to the community.
Right.
So that to me is stealing.
Right.
And you know, back to Kurt. If you're a human being, okay, the family deserves to know whether Silk is alive or dead. That is your job as a DA who work for the people. That is your job to find out, to let the people know whether the family member is dead or alive. And you can do that with just one phone. Same goes to you, LaRue. You serve the people, and it's your job to hold that oath that you are sworn in to serve and protect. That phone call is all it takes to animal shelter to return Soap back to their family. I understand that you guys are trying to cover up something. We're covering this up to the community. We, the Asian community, think that you guys already killed Soap, that he's dead, and you guys are trying to cover it up. Now, animal shelter or animal control are telling the family that they have way too many animals over there. They're gonna put Silk to sleep, and that's fucking bullshit. Silk belongs to the family. Give it back to the family, and that's where he belongs. Thank you.
Definitely. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Please make sure that you share this so that people can know what is going on here in Yreka. I appreciate you spending time with me, and I will catch up with you tomorrow, 3:33 p.m. PST. Until then, may God and the Goddess bless you. Have a wonderful day.